All right, friends, here we are learning 8.3. We should have this packet in front of us. It has 3 different rectangles, a little bit different from our first time we learnt rectilinear shapes. This time we are learning 3 different rectangles all stuck together. So let's take a look at our criteria for success. We're going to cut where the 2 shapes meet. So let's go ahead and do that first. All right, it's gonna be right here. And I can see it also right here. Now, if you decided to cut it vertically instead of horizontally, that would have been okay too, but you may have made an extra shape like that. So that's why we've decided to cut it horizontally. Now, cross it out means what numbers we don't need. So let's figure out what numbers we do need first, okay? So here I can see that there's a line. This entire line is 13. So I don't have to worry about crossing anything out. And I can see that this entire line is 4. So I also don't have to cross anything out right now. Let me do the other easy one before I get to the difficult one in the middle, okay? So this one here, again, I can see, let me change my color real quick. This one here I can see is 13. And this one here is 3. So far, so good. Now, let's take a look at the little bit difficult one. It's not 100% difficult because some of the numbers are already given to us. So let's take a look here, okay? Now, here in the middle shape, I can see that I have 11 yards, right? But I don't know how much these lines are worth. So let's see. I'm going to just use my logic here when we were doing our squiggly lines. So let me just check real quick my squiggles, okay? So I'm going to do the squiggles on the horizontal lines right now just to check. That's horizontal, that's horizontal, that's horizontal, and that's horizontal, right? Any other horizontal lines? No, I don't think so. So let me see. So this squiggly line, oh, yeah, here's one. What are you doing, Masuda? This whole line is horizontal right here. Okay, so now I can see that 8 is horizontal and 13 is horizontal, and I don't know this. I can see clearly what I have to do now. So remember my part whole model? 13 is the whole, 8 is one of the horizontal lines. What is the other horizontal line going to be? It's going to be 13 minus 8, or I can count out from 8. So let's do that. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That gives me 5. All right, so I found what number this is. 5. Right? 5. This one here is 5. Now, the vertical line might trip me up because look at this. Is it going to be 11? Because 11 shows me this entire line. So my line cuts off right here. So let me see if I have a little line so I know how much that one is worth. I see right here. Okay, so 3. So this was worth 3. This isn't actually 11 anymore. So let me do my part whole model again. 11. 3 is one part. What is my other part going to be? Let's count out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's going to be 8. All right. So this line here and this line here are actually going to be 8. So it's going to be 5 times 8. That's going to be my new area for that little shape in the middle, right? Now, it might seem tricky now, but we do have to use our visual cues to see how much is our line going to be worth, right? For example, when we looked at that 11 line was too long. It was chopped off right over here. So I decided, let me see if I can see anything that's chopped off right here. And perfect, I found it. right? So all I did was 11 minus 8 and I got my new number. 11 minus 3 and I got my new number, correct? So that's how we're going to figure out our unknowns. And then it's back to the easy part. Now all I have to do is solve for the area. So here, take a look at my formula now. So here we go. Area equals 13 times 4. That's my first rectangle. Let's take a look at the next one. Plus 5 times 8 plus 13 times 3. That's all of them, right? I got that one, I got this one, and I got this one. Yep, that's all of them. Let's now solve 13 times 3. I don't know how to do this in my head, so let me go ahead and set it up right here. 13 times 4. 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 10 is 40. Okay, so this one's going to be 52. Okay, 5 times 8, I should know how to do in my head. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 13 times 3, I also don't know how to do in my head. So I am going to solve it out. 13 times 3. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 10 is 30. 30 plus 9 is 39. All right, now that I have my 3 areas, 52, 40, and 39, all I need to do is add them up to find my complete area. So I've got 52 plus 40 plus 39. 9 plus 2 is 11. 5, 9, 10, 13, 131. So let's write it at the bottom and box it out. Area equals 131. What is my unit? Yards squared. Squared. Area equals 131. 131 yards squared. Now, I'm going to take a look at our redo as well, just because I'm not there. So let's take a look real quick at our redo now. Again, we're going to make our cuts. So what makes most sense to me is this line right here. That'll be easy for me because I'm already provided with these two numbers. 10 times 2. All right, I'm going to make a line right here. It seems a little bit easier to me because I can see that this is a 8. Okay, 8. And this is a 4. Okay, I can see that. Oh, and guess what? I already got one number right here too. You're telling me this is 6? You're telling me this is 6 right here? Easy. I already got 6 down. Let's see what the other number is going to be. Right? I actually don't need that 12. Now, let me look at what the horizontal number is going to be, right? So I can see that this is 8 right here. And this is telling me that this little cut is 4. All right, so I already have my whole. It's 8. So I'm doing my part whole. So one part is 4, and my other part, of course, I can see clearly 8 minus 4 is 4. So this part, this little line over here, or this little line over here is also 4. Let's double check that that's correct. Yeah, just want to use my logic real quick, okay? Now, if this line here is 10, this line here is 6, so it has to be 10 minus 6 to find this line. 10 minus 6 is, again, 4. Okay, perfect. I know that I'm correct now. So 6 times 4 is the area of this little rectangle, okay? So let's go ahead and write our equation out. Area equals 10 times 2 plus 6 times 4 plus 8 times 4. All right. Looks like I'm not going to have to work out anything on the side. I kind of know all of these, right? So 10 times 2 is 20 plus 6 times 4, 6, 12, 18, 24. Plus 8 times 4, 8, 16, 24, 32. All right, so let's go ahead and add those up. Stack it. Stack it to add them up. 4 plus 2 is 6. 3 plus 2 is 5. Plus 2 is 7. 76. All right, let's see. Area equals 76. What is my unit? Meter squared. Let me just double check. This is correct for me. Let me just, yeah, that's what I did in my exemplar. That is 100% correct, guys. So go ahead and move on and try and do this by yourself. Remember, if you get stuck anywhere, look at your criteria for success. It should be able to help you.